is the fundamental and most important formula in this business of fat loss and weight management in general. We need fatty acids. If you want to reduce sugar cravings, you might consider...
Hello, Achiever fam. Do you feel fat and ugly? Maybe you lost your dream partner or just wish that other people treated you more nicely and with more respect? You're craving to look in the mirror and finally say, wow, who's this attractive human being? Body like a Greek god. But you don't know what to do. And all these fat loss gurus out there just confuse you? Well, here might be your solution. The only fat loss video you'll ever need to watch. Let's talk about weighing yourself when you're trying to lose weight. A lot of people jump on the scale whenever they feel like it, which can be a bit of a roller coaster. One day you're down, the next you're up. It's enough to drive you crazy.
Please don't do that.
Here's what I recommend for getting a more accurate picture. Step on the scale first thing in the morning after using the bathroom. Do this every day, then figure out the average for the week. Compare that average from week to week. Do you know why this is better? Here's where I channel my inner Greek god of logic. Daily weigh-ins account for natural fluctuations. Your weight goes up and down day to day based on food, hydration, and the work. If you randomly weigh yourself, you might hit a high day and get discouraged even if overall you're losing weight. Believe it or not, those crazy weight fluctuations messing with your head are a huge reason why people quit trying to lose weight. Now, let's get this straight. Calories matter. If you consistently eat more than you burn, you will gain weight. If you eat less, you will lose weight. That's just how bodies work.
It's as simple as that.
But there's more to it than just diet and exercise.
Calories in versus calories out, meaning how many calories you ingest versus how many calories you burn, is the fundamental and most important formula in this business of fat loss and weight management in general.
A few key things can make a huge difference in reaching your goals. First up, sleep. You need quality sleep to function at your best. Think of me, Zeus, god of thunder, needing a good night's rest to recharge. Aim for a consistent sleep schedule and ditch the screens before bed. Also, get plenty of natural light during the day. It lets your body know when to be awake and when to rest. When you don't get enough sleep, your body throws a tantrum. Stress hormones like cortisol surge. And guess what? Cortisol makes it harder to lose fat and wants to store more around your belly. Research backs this up. They found skimping on sleep messed with hormones, making weight loss an uphill battle.
We need fatty acids. They are vital to so many aspects of our health. You don't have to get them from supplements. You can if you want to, but you need to get them from your food.
Next, let's talk about fats. Don't fear them. You need them to be healthy. The key is getting enough EPA, a type of omega-3 fatty acid. Research suggests that EPA can help regulate your metabolism, the very engine that burns calories. A more efficient metabolism means your body burns more fuel throughout the day, even at rest. But wait, there's more. EPA may also wage war on your appetite. Studies show that EPA can increase feelings of satiety, leaving you feeling fuller for longer and less likely to reach for unhealthy snacks. Aim for at least 1,000 milligrams per day. Fatty fish are a great source, or grass-fed meats if that's more your style. And yes, plant-based sources offer some essential fats too, but research shows you need that 1,000 milligrams plus of EPA each day for the best fat-burning benefits. Now let's talk about those pesky sugar cravings.
If you want to reduce sugar cravings, you might consider increasing certain forms of amino acid intake or certain forms of fatty acid intake.
So why do you want cookies when you should be craving a salad? Well, it turns out those cravings may be coming from your gut. You have little neurons down there that want healthy stuff. Essential fatty acids, amino acids, all the building blocks your body needs to thrive. But those same neurons also respond to sugar. That's why binging on sweets feels so good at the moment, but it's a quick fix, not a real solution. So, how do you fight back? You need to feed your body the good stuff. Amino acids and essential fatty acids will help silence those sugar cravings. A spoonful or two of glutamine and amino acid can work wonders. And it's not that hard. You'll also find it in foods like cottage cheese. Don't forget those healthy fats from sources like fish or nuts. And finally, let's not neglect your thyroid. This little gland fuels your metabolism and needs specific nutrients including iodine and selenium. Here's the easiest way to boost your selenium. Grab a handful of Brazil nuts. Just a few of those have a day's worth of selenium. Seafood is your champion. Shrimp, cod, salmon. If you want to get that fancy, you can even get your iodine from table salt. Remember, balance is key. Too much of anything is never a good idea. Okay, first we established that calories in versus calories out is the crux of the weight loss game. But there are ways to boost the amount of calories you burn, even beyond your regular workouts. This might sound strange, but those fidgety habits everyone complains about, turns out they burn energy. Think about pacing, tapping your foot, standing up to stretch. All of those movements use calories. While fidgeting alone won't make up for constantly overeating, it can make a real difference. This is all about the power of your nervous system. Those little movements release adrenaline, which gets your body to burn more fat. Ever notice how shivering makes you lose weight fast? It's the same principle, mortals.
If you get into cold water or an ice bath or a cold day, and you try and remain calm and resist shivering, you actually short circuit this mechanism for increasing brown fat thermogenesis.
Your body is working overtime to heat itself up, burning extra calories in the process. Alright, mortals, let's double down on this and unlock the power of the cold. Yes, that blast of icy water or frigid air that makes your body shudder. It's your secret weapon for burning fat. Listen closely, and I, the mighty god of metabolism, will reveal a protocol to make the most of shivering. Step 1. Find a temperature that makes you shiver. This is your sweet spot. You might have to experiment with ice showers or a walk in the winter chill. Step 2. Brave the cold until you shiver for about a minute. Then step out and allow yourself 1 to 3 minutes to recover. Don't dry off. This is important. Step 3. Repeat this cycle of cold and recovery 3 times, summoning that shiver with each plunge. Do this routine a few times a week. Science has spoken. This simple but powerful ritual can kickstart fat loss and bring a host of health benefits. It seems a little suffering unlocks rewards. Okay, mortals, let's decipher the mystery of meal times. Turns out the best time to eat is closely linked to when you should not eat. Your fasting hours. Since you already fast while sleeping, and I trust you sleep like the gods, it makes perfect sense to extend that fast in either direction. That means either delaying your first meal of the day or eating dinner earlier. Imagine this. You fasted all night, deep in blissful sleep. Upon waking, resist the urge to immediately offer sacrifices to the kitchen gods. Give your body at least an hour before breaking your fast. But, oh bold mortal, dare to extend that fast beyond breakfast. Pushing your first meal to 10 or 11 a.m., even noon, lets you tap into those deeper levels of fasting you achieved while sleeping. Remember, attach your eating window to your glorious sleeping fast. This way, the transition into a proper fasting state will come with ease of a god descending from Mount Olympus. While fasting has its place, I say strike while the iron is hot. Upon waking, your body's fuel stores are at their lowest. You've been at rest, burning those reserves all night long. Seize this moment. Run like a wild beast or pedal your wheeled chariot as though fleeing a venomous foe. Tap into that stored energy. The fat that clings to your bones will melt away. And if you desire even greater results, combine this with the power of movement. Studies have shown a well-crafted exercise plan will further boost your body's furnace and torch that unwanted flab. Whether you fast or not, and the order of your exercise rituals matters greatly. Apply this knowledge, and your transformation shall be swift. Now, mortals, let's conquer this discussion of which exercise will be the best. Forget about pitting cardio against weights, that's old news. Today, wise fitness experts speak of 3 mighty training forms: high-intensity interval training, or HIIT. Think short bursts of maximum effort for like 30 seconds, followed by a bit of rest. Picture yourself sprinting like you're being chased by a minotaur, then resting and doing it again. During those intense intervals, your body burns a ton of calories, but the benefits don't stop there. HIIT boosts your metabolism, the rate at which your body burns calories even at rest. So even after you've finished your workout, your body is still torching fat like a divine furnace. Sprint interval training, SIT. Now we're talking all out, more than 100% bursts of energy for even shorter periods. Think 8 to 30 seconds. This is like outrunning Zeus himself. Imagine a short, insanely intense sprint, then a short rest and repeating the madness. The research found that SIT burned a greater percentage of body fat compared to steady-state cardio, even though the total workout time was shorter. Why? Because SIT cranks up your metabolic rate, a fancy way of saying your body is a fat-burning furnace even after you're done exercising. Moderate intensity continuous training, MICT. This is your more traditional workout. Steady, continuous effort at a moderate pace. Think like a long, determined hike up Mount Olympus. Research by the esteemed scholars of the American Council on Exercise shows that MICT is just as effective as some high-intensity workouts for shedding fat. And here's the kicker: it's easier on your body. No need to push yourself to the limit, just consistent effort over time. Each type burns fat in its own way, so choose wisely depending on your goals and what you can handle. Just remember, mortals, consistency is key. Now here's something interesting, especially if you want to lose weight. If you want to burn maximum fat during your workout, doing it before eating anything else is the way to go. Your body turns to stored fat for fuel. So that was the complete breakdown. I hope all your questions were answered. If not, then ask them in the comments. Stay tuned because we're coming up with more underrated supplements in the upcoming video. Bye!